Buongiorno a tutti, buenos dias, hello everybody, bonjour tout le monde. You know what time it is? It's time to get another dose of high protein, high quality goat milk from the old goat himself, Krusty Nation, right out of my two udders. And we start off in Australia, down under. And today I'm just making this because a lot of the guys in the GC like to get rowdy, like to get a little hectic, trying to like portray me as some kind of villain on the racetrack, which really is not the case. You know, we like to go for a lot of high-profile moves. I'll say that, but we always leave space where space is due if you deserve it. You know, I don't go around giving it like those weirdos give out free candy. You got to earn it, you got to deserve it, you got to use the space or lose the space. Here we didn't use it, so we lost it. He tries to cover us off on the exit, tries to force us off, but you got to read the body language of the car. But like this here is just rancid, mate. What are you doing? Like, I don't know how people take an hour out of their day on a Saturday night to go and take other people out of an F1 race. I mean, how do you even enjoy that? But it is what it is, and we move on to Imola, to Italy. Let's have a bit more culture in our racing, please. I mean, also, look, watch out, because I was carving up people left, right and centre, like I was in the fridge section of a butcher's, right? Just chopping up the meat ready for it to be roasted and toasted with a little bit of applesauce and a little bit of gravy, just because we like the season and we like to put a little bit of extra flavour on everything we do, guys. And here again, we're just pulling some decent moves off. Here, Sammy gets a bad exit, so we have a go at him on the inside of this corner. Another good movement. Like wherever we're starting, we're managing to carve the way through. I just prefer the rear end on this game compared to obviously F122, which was an absolute shambles. I mean, here, yeah, I can lose the rear, but you can feel that you're losing the rear, so it's fine. On the last game, you couldn't even feel it. You'd just be facing the wrong way before you even know it. And Royal runs wide, so we get a nice little undercut on him. And then we cut to the last lap. Here, Josh Morton has a go at us for forcing him onto the grass a little bit, but that's just the nature of the beast. It's the nature of turn one here. It hangs long to the left and it can catch you out. Just ask Russell and ask Bottas. Here we find ourselves at the USA. Another great start. Look, we're almost in the lead. We try and hang around the outside because you know how we do it by now, guys. And we get a good exit, and so we try and get up alongside him, but we just don't have the straight line speed to compete really. So we have to tuck in, live to fight another day. And now we got the Haas on our left hand side. We leave space because it's good racing etiquette to do so. And then look here, this one gets a little bit tight, a little bit hairy, a little bit too close for comfort. But we just leave space on the outside, and that's a wonderful move. But once again, we lose out on the drag race, so we have to compensate on the brakes. Look at that. Lovely judge. No lockups. No lockups whatsoever. And he tries here to send it, but we have it covered. Then he gives us a tap on the rear for good measure to get back in front. And so we send it again. Purposely missed the apex. And I think he gets hit from behind and spins around. Then we find ourselves in Austria. Another decent start, mate. Here I thought I sent it too hard. I thought I was going to hit the McLaren. But, no harm, no foul. But here what you're going to see is one of the worst mass migrations to one man that you could see. You know that meme where it's like when there's one girl left in the club and everybody goes for her? I mean, that epitomizes that meme right there. I feel sorry for the guy that got shoveled out the way like he was a piece of shit. But it is what it is. That's how online racing goes from time to time. And here we have Josh Morton on the inside, but we leave space for him because, we're polite like that. We leave space again, but we don't get the space back. So we take the obligatory runoff area and rejoin safely, which allows this next bloke up our inside. But you know how we do it by now. We hang it around the outside nicely. No lockups, no quivers, no nothing, man. That was nice. But here, to be fair to him, he goes straight back round the outside. Made that too easy. I got a bit too much curb. But here we just, get an easy DRS pass. There's not much he could do about that. And you know how we do it by now. If there's a chance to make a move, we go for it. Especially if it's on the last lap, there's nothing to lose. There's nothing to care about. And so we catch up to the guy in front. We start trying to do all kinds of bits and pieces to try and get by. You know, the truth is we don't make it, but I think it's worth showing anyways. Check this. We're just trying to take the inverse line, man. You know how it is. Send it, can't get up the inside, almost spin out. But here we try and get a good exit. We just missed the apex. I feel like if we hit the apex there, could have got alongside him, could have got by. But here we're at Silverstone, and watch this start. Watch it. Watch it. Appreciate it. Learn to love it. And respect it. I mean, that was unbelievable. And now we have our little Hamilton-Rosberg moment. He tries to go around the outside. To be fair, we leave space because it's polite to leave space, you know? That's what we do. Very polite. Very fair. Here he tries to throw it up the inside. And we hang it round the outside. Nicely done. He tries to hang it around the outside. But because of our wing levels, we have to overshare with the overtake. And throw it up the inside. Lovely jubbly. How much more polite can you be, really? Realistically. You know, we're giving space left, right and centre to people. Like it's some kind of charity race, you know. Where it's the taking part that counts. Look at this. How can you possibly complain?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Cheers. Couldn't get by there, so now AJ Mando has another crack. And once again we hold on. And that's just how it ends. Now finally check out this one. We're at Spa. Just watch the start. Watch how we pull away again. Okie dokie. And then we have like 800 billion different Oscar Piastris in turn 1 there. And look at the winning margin. 10 point what? 10.6. I'll see you on the grid at the next race. I'm waiting for you.